Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. In this video, I need to clarify something. And what I need to clarify is the fact that Floyd Mayweather fights, in my previous videos, I made some videos stating that Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. And I missed the important point, which was not all of Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. Not all of Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying that. But if you watch those other videos that I made, that's pretty much what you heard. But I completely missed important points that I wanted to make to clarify my point, which was that Floyd Mayweather is an awesome fighter, very entertaining to watch. But Floyd Mayweather was an entertaining fighter to watch when he was in lower weight classes. When he was in lower weight classes, he would let those hands go. He was fearless. He was aggressive. He put them combinations on you, put them combinations together. He was pure boxer. Pure boxer, me first, fast, aggressive, fearless, and would just get in there and just dominate opponents. I mean, literally put on boxing clinics. I mean, watching him, you were just like, who the hell is this dude? Like, he was amazing, right? Let them hands go, aggressive offensively, me first, fearless. Fearless Floyd Mayweather was when he fought in the lower weight classes. Super featherweight, lightweight, super lightweight, okay? He was fearless. And then as Floyd Mayweather moved up in weight to fight bigger opponents with bigger names for more money, up in the welterweight division, he became a totally different fighter. He started to fight behind the side angle defense. He became cautious. He became very hesitant. He wasn't a fighter. Well, not hesitant, but he wasn't a fighter. He became very cautious. He wasn't a fighter that he was when he was in lower weight classes. He wasn't as aggressive offensively. He didn't have that me first mentality in the ring. I'm a kick your butt and knock you out. He became a lot more cautious in the ring and just started boxing behind that side angle defense. And this is because he's fighting opponents in the welterweight division from his original natural weight, which is super featherweight. That's naturally who he is. He's a small guy. He moved up in welterweight fighting heavier, bigger opponents, and I feel strongly he feared getting knocked out. So he completely changed his whole style up and started just being very cautious and hesitant and just boxing behind that, behind that side angle defense. And it made for a lot of boring fights as he moved up in weight. This is what I mean by when I say Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. It's mainly the fights up in the welterweight division. Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Boring. Sleeper. I'm not criticizing Floyd Mayweather. I'm not a Floyd Mayweather hater. I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. Remember, I remember the Floyd Mayweather in the lighter weight classes. Okay? He was a phenom. Awesome to watch. Whenever he was fighting, I was tuning in. That's how good he was. Aggressive, fearless, me first. He was pure boxer. He had a little side angle defense. He would only use it when his opponent threw punches in the lighter weight classes. He got up in the heavier weight classes. He come in the ring with the side angle defense. He come in the ring cautious. He come in the ring fighting behind that side angle. And only throwing little quick, easy, short shots when he know that his opponent can't hit him back. He doesn't even really counter that much off of that side angle. Like, he did a beautiful counter against Ricky Hatton, but most of the time, Floyd, you throw, he's moving, ducking, using that side angle defense, rolling that shoulder, putting that guard up, blocking. You know how he does. And then after you finish throwing your punches, he come with the quick jab, jab to the body, or the straight right. Y'all know how Floyd do. So he became very cautious in the higher weight classes. It brought more money, big names, better opponents for him. But he became very cautious, and he was not the same fighter. He was not as offensively aggressive as he was when he was in the lower weight classes. When I say offensively aggressive, I mean a fighter that opens up, throws punches, kind of like a Roy Jones type, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard. These are guys who are offensively aggressive boxers. They open up and throw punches, put them punches together, and they're me first minded. When they hear ding ding, they're in there throwing them punches, putting them combos together, jabbing, throwing that 1-2. They letting them hands go quick. They're offensively aggressive. They want to kick your butt and win the fight. Floyd was that way in the lower weight classes. When he got up in the heavier, bigger opponents, when he got up in the higher weight classes, mainly welterweight, he completely changed his whole style around. He was much more cautious. And for all those that say, there's no difference in Floyd's fight, what are you talking about, stupid? Floyd Mayweather versus Diego Corrales. compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather versus Angel Man Freddy compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Floyd Mayweather versus, did I say Diego Corrales already? Floyd Mayweather versus, I'm going to say it again because that fight was masterful. Floyd Mayweather versus the small but extremely powerful Diego Corrales, rest in peace, compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley. Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti. Did you see that offensive display and boxing clinic that he put on versus Gatti? Floyd Mayweather versus Gatti compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Marquez. You see what I'm saying? Do you not see the difference in the Floyds? Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti compared to Floyd Mayweather versus De La Hoya. Do you not see the difference in the Floyd Mayweathers? As boxing fans, I'm pretty sure you do. But I think he did this because he even said he wanted the money. It brought the Zab Judahs, it brought the De La Hoyas, it brought the Shane Mosleys, it brought bigger opponents, Sean Bay Mitchell, you know, it brought bigger opponents, it brought bigger names for Floyd to make more money. But these fights in the higher weight classes for Floyd were extremely boring because he just resorted to the side angle defense, as I broke down in my previous video explaining why the side angle makes fights extremely boring, and it just completely changed the way Floyd would box, which I hated. And I remember one guy, some rapper guy on YouTube complaining to Floyd, "You ain't the same, Floyd, you ain't the same." And that guy's 100% correct. Like I said, once again, for the record, I'm not a Floyd Mayweather hater, but that guy's 100% correct. What he didn't specify after he said Floyd ain't the same is that Floyd was a totally different fighter in the smaller weight classes, in the lower weight classes, as he is in the heavier weight classes. That's what the guy missed to clarify, and that's what I'm clarifying right now for myself, though. Because I was pretty much making the same point that Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. But I completely missed all these great points that I'm pointing out now that I should have put in those previous videos. Sorry about that, but I'm putting it out there now. Not a Floyd Mayweather hater, but I just noticed a huge difference in his boxing style as he fought heavier, bigger opponents, and it's not very entertaining to watch him fight these bigger guys. He's getting big money, as he constantly brags about, which I don't have a problem with. Peace and shout out to Floyd Mayweather and his whole family. I hope they make billions of dollars. Peace to him. But the fights are very boring to watch. And I mean, when he's up in the higher weight classes, he's not the same fighter as he was in lower weight classes. And the fights are very boring to watch. And I broke down and explained in my video why him just resorting to the side angle defense and taking safe shots, you know, quick jabs the body, straight right. He does it the whole fight. You know, it's just, he's very cautious and he's not as confident as he was in the lower weight classes. In the lower weight classes, Floyd was amazing. I loved him. But in the higher weight classes, extremely boring. Because I think really what it is he doesn't want to get knocked out. But I think he has a decent chin. But we've never seen anybody land a clean shot on Floyd, which is a testament to how awesome his defense is. We've never seen anybody land a clean shot like that. And when we do, it's landed clean, but the punch didn't have much fire behind it, didn't have much power behind it, so he wasn't going to get knocked out anyway. But we don't have that many clips of Floyd getting a flush, clean shot landed on him, because he's that awesome defensively. But it still makes for a boring fight, though. Good defense, but boring to watch. Floyd Mayweather versus, let's see here. Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Extremely boring, as I said earlier in the video. Floyd Mayweather versus Baltimore. Extremely boring. Floyd Mayweather versus De La Hoya. Extremely boring. Floyd Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton. Decent fight. Floyd Mayweather, remember all these fights that I'm mentioning are the fights in higher weight classes as he moved up. The fights got extremely boring. Why? Floyd Mayweather's side angle defense gave his opponent nothing to punch because he's at a side angle. And Floyd, offensively, more hesitant, less likely to open up aggressively and throw punches and put them punches together like he would do when he was in the lighter weight classes. He's less hesitant to do so. Why? Cautious, kind of scared of getting knocked out. Doesn't want to trade with the heavier, bigger opponents. Therefore, making his fights in the higher weight classes boring. Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley, boring. Floyd Mayweather versus his comeback fight. What was his comeback fight? Juan Manuel Marquez, catchweight. Welterweight limit 140, 147. They fought at the catchweight in the welterweight division. Welterweight, heavier opponent. Welterweight, heavier opponent. They fought at 144. Marquez versus Floyd Mayweather. Boring fight. Okay, so when he fights the bigger opponents in his career, when he fought bigger opponents, he completely switched his style around and was more defensive minded instead of offensive minded. Siding or defense. Floyd being hesitant and not as aggressive offensively really made for boring fights as he fought opponents in heavier weight classes. Floyd Mayweather versus Diego Corrales compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather versus Angel Manfredi compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Floyd Mayweather versus, did I say Diego Corrales already? Floyd Mayweather versus, I'm going to say it again because that fight was masterful. Floyd Mayweather versus the small but extremely powerful Diego Corrales, rest in peace, compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley. Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti. Did you see that offensive display and boxing clinic that he put on versus Gatti? Floyd Mayweather versus Gatti compared to Floyd Mayweather versus Marquez. You see what I'm saying? Do you not see the difference in the Floyds? Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti compared to Floyd Mayweather versus De La Hoya. Do you not see the difference in the Floyd Mayweathers? As boxing fans, I'm pretty sure you do. Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley, boring as I said before. Floyd Mayweather versus let's see, Floyd Mayweather. Okay, now he's about to fight Victor Ortiz. Look for this one to be boring, but I'm going to pick Floyd to win. But look for this to be a boring fight. Side angle defense, as I explained in previous videos, gives his opponent nothing to hit because Floyd is mainly at that side angle. That defense is genius. He rolls that shoulder, puts that hand up, you throw that hook, he blocks that. So you throw that jab, he blocks that. Throw the uppercut, puts that right there. Just brilliant. After you finish throwing your combos, Floyd comes back. Jab to the face, jab to the face, jab to the body, jab to the body, 1-2. He'll throw a quick 1-2 in there, or he'll just throw it straight right. Y'all know what Floyd do. Okay? But it's going to be boring. Because remember, he's fighting a heavier opponent. Floyd is naturally a thin, small guy. Okay? This is why he's hesitant with bigger opponents. And this is why he's not as offensively open and aggressive as he was in lower weight classes with his opponents. Because Floyd is really a super featherweight. He's a thin guy, man. He's a small guy naturally. Seriously. You know, he's put on muscle over the years to go up in welterweight and fight the big names for the big money, as he said out of his own mouth. And these fights have been boring. Welterweight, Floyd Mayweather opponents. Welterweight, Floyd versus Zab Judah, boring. Floyd Mayweather versus Baltimore, boring. I mean, just boring. They're boring fights. Because why? Floyd is he's more cautious. He's not as eager to open up and let them hands go and trade and throw punches with them heavier, bigger opponents. He's not gonna do that. Floyd Mayweather versus Baltimore, boring. Floyd Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton, decent fight, mainly because of the left hand check hook. The left hand check hook is what saved that fight. So that was a decent fight. Mayweather versus Marquez, welterweight. They fought at a catchweight at 144. Mayweather versus Marquez, comeback fight, boring. Mayweather versus Mosley, boring. Okay, and so his next opponent is Victor Ortiz. As I said, I feel strongly Floyd Mayweather will beat Victor Ortiz. It's going to be a boring fight, though. Victor Ortiz, Floyd, but correction. Floyd Mayweather did say he's going to engage Victor. He's going to meet him in the middle of the ring, open up and engage this fight. Maybe that means he's going to box like he did when he was in the lower weight classes. I hope, because that's going to be a great, exciting fight, because he's awesome offensively. He's a superior boxer, Floyd Mayweather. Fast, powerful, fundamentally sound, puts punches together well, good combinations, fast, smart, clever, good foot, leg movement. He's really a great boxer. I hope Mayweather will box this welterweight heavy opponent, this bigger opponent, Victor Ortiz, like he boxed opponents when he was in a smaller weight class. Floyd Mayweather fights are boring. Clarification video. Thanks for watching. And I'm not a Floyd Mayweather hater, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. But he's changed a lot since he's fought bigger opponents. Thanks for watching.